State Farm started in 1922, and how it started really was with George Maherl, and he had an idea.
He notices that the farmers are being charged the same premium as the people that live in Chicago, and that doesn't seem right to him.
And it was his idea to lower rates for folks who lived in rural areas. He wanted to serve farmers in our state and State Farm. And what he did was he went door to door. And at that time, State Farm had grown beyond Bloomington and beyond our farm community to many other farm communities.
We keep expanding in Bloomington, and we're occupying 4 or 5 different offices.
There was a lot of hand carrying of documents that were required to be sent through mail as an official document.
And George had agents coming back to him saying, hey, you know what? I got people in town asking me to buy our policies, and I keep having to tell them no. And George is like, all right, let's try it out. Well, it takes off, it explodes, and people are buying our policies right and left, which increases our mail usage.
So we're getting mail from Michigan, we're getting mail from Indiana, we're getting mail from these states adjacent to Illinois.
So how do we get these apps back to the home office? We send them through the United States Postal Service.
I think as the volume increased, we tried to use people to do it, and then we transitioned to technology.
We decide that it's time to open up a regional office to kind of help us out. So in each of those regional offices is a new mailroom to kind of help out with the volume of claims and policies coming through that area.
At that time, our second largest expense was mailing after personnel.
So the Postal Service takes notice and says, you know what, you guys have so much work coming through here. We need to give you your own zip code. So we get our own zip code at our downtown building. In 1972, our corporate headquarters opens up. It has its own zip code. And in 2001, the corporate south is completed, and it also gets its own zip code.
It still takes a lot of hands to do this work.
That partnership with the mail service causes us to employ about 200 individuals still today.
And we sent out over 1 billion pieces of mail in 2014. That's a lot of mail.
We do about 34,000 claims a day, and to get those payments out to our insureds, even in this digital world, a majority of that is still through the mail.
That's what people want. You want it in writing, you want it on paper, you want to hold it in your hand.
Without the mail service, we probably wouldn't be able to fulfill the promises that we have today. Get people back on their feet, get them to realize their dreams, just like our mission statement.